Hey y'all, it's Kelly from Dixie Darlings, and I'm back with a fun and a little bit different tutorial today. So y'all have actually never seen me do a snow globe tutorial because I said I wasn't gonna do snow globes. Anything with water terrifies me a little bit that it might start leaking, but Craft Haven came out with these cute little lighted mason jars, and I actually did one live in my Facebook group, and they were so much fun, and I had so many questions about them until I thought that I would come on here and I would show you guys how I did it, and I'm actually going to epoxy over it, and they turned out so cute. They come in like 4 variations right now. There's like a flashing multicolored one, there's a red one, a yellow one, and a white one, and they're so cute. They come with like a little hook at the top where you can hang them up. So there's lots of fun ideas that you guys can come up with these. So I wanted to show you how I do mine. And I will link all the products that I use in the description box below. So y'all make sure to check out those as well as some discount codes that I'll include. So make sure you check out those links and discount codes below. And also come over and join my Dixie Darlings Facebook group. We have so much fun over there. I go live on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights, and once a month we've been doing Fun for Friday. So that's where my chance to interact with you guys and see what it is that I can help you do and what tutorials y'all want to see. So make sure you hop over there. And if you're enjoying my tutorials, make sure you hit that bell button and subscribe so you won't miss my future tutorials. And thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, y'all, we're starting with this 10-ounce mason jar from Craft Haven. It has the wooden lid here that comes with a straw, and then it also has the lighted top. It comes with a little battery. It does have a solar panel on the top that I'm showing you. I will say there is a protective coating over the solar panel on the top, so if you have issues with it lighting up, make sure to pull that off. I'm actually going to be adding Frosty from Peachy Olive Glitter into the bottom of this. Now, y'all, I take the painter's tape, and this tape, I'm wrapping it almost inside out. Does that make sense? So the sticky part is away from the tumbler. So you want to do that so you have a place that the glitter can lay up against as you're shaking it around. Then you take a piece of tape and put it right side on the tumbler, if that makes sense, to tape that bottom where it is sealed down. And then you're basically just going to dump the glitter and tap it until it all goes down in this hole. This is the easiest way that I found to do this, y'all. One of Steph Day, that was in my Facebook group, she's the one that suggested doing it this way with the tape. I don't know, I'm not sure who she had seen do it, but it did turn out to be the easiest way to do this. And definitely put your glitter in first before it gets wet. Now, I'm actually going to add some Woody's Goodies here as well that are their glow-in-the-dark micas from Woody's Goodies. So I will link all the colors that I use in the description box below. I'm just going to tap a little bit of 3 different colors down in there, and I kind of use a little scoop. When you actually order micas from Woody's Goodies, they come with these little spoons, and so I just kind of use it to kind of tap the micas down in there. I did add some glitter first because I had done one of these before. And if you put the micas in first, they tend to want to settle on the bottom before you add your liquid. So I did kind of learn, add a little glitter first, then add a little micas, then add a little glitter. So they're kind of broken up by the glitter, if that makes sense. And then I will tell y'all the 3 colors that I use are Solstice, and then I use Radioactive, and then I use Nocturnal. So the Nocturnal is going to turn it a little bit of a purple shade. So if you want it white, I would say leave the Nocturnal off. I just thought I would mix it up a little bit and add a little color just to kind of see how it would look. And it turned out cute. But if you want the white look, I would say if you want to do the glow in the dark, the Radioactive and the Solstice might give it a little bit of a tint, but it won't turn the actual water like the color yellow. It just kind of keeps it clear. But that purple did kind of turn it. So just FYI on that one, if you don't want it purple and you wanted to leave it clear, I would probably leave the Nocturnal off if I was doing it again. But I wanted to see what it would actually do by adding it into the solution. Now, there's a lot of different ways. People use glycerin water solutions. Some people use glue water. They use all different kind of things. I'm actually today going to use contact solution. So I just want to preface before I even start adding it, I just happen to have a lot of contact solution at my house, y'all, for various reasons. And so I had seen somebody use that one time, and if I knew who it was, I definitely would tag them in here. I do not remember. It was a long time ago. I actually did a snow globe a while ago, but it just really kind of made me nervous just from the leaking standpoint. Anything like that kind of makes me a little bit nervous usually doing it. So I have tended to stay away from the snow globes, but these were just too cute. I could not stand it. So after I get this down in here, I did learn that to go ahead and pull that off, definitely have some paper towels or paper underneath you when you're doing this, because all that excess glitter is going to fall out when you pull your tape off. And then I just kind of wiped it down before I started adding my solution in. I just wanted it kind of clean because it will stick. So I just happen to have this BioTrue, and I just do straight contact solution, y'all. I did not add anything to it. I didn't mix it with anything. It doesn't have a lot of bubbles in it when I was using this. And then also, it tends to go in really easy, and it holds up the glitter or whatever you're putting in the solution fairly well. I don't want it to be completely suspended, but it does kind of make it flow around really well without a lot of bubbles. So I found it to work really good for me. And since I had a lot of extra sitting around my house, I figured it would be what I used. And on this one, I did fill it up about 3/4 of the way, probably with glitter first. I added a lot of glitter to this one just because I wanted predominantly the sides to be glitter, and that's what the light would be showing through. And so basically then after that, and it may have been maybe a half to 3/4, I filled it up with glitter. And then I just fill up the rest with the solution. And you'll see me go in here at one point, and I have a push top bottle that has rubbing alcohol in it. So after I kind of put some of the contact solution in it, get the glitter mixed up a little bit, just so it's not sitting on the bottom, so I can kind of see where it's at. Then you'll see that there's going to be bubbles at the top, and I go in, I'm going to take my little push top bottle that has 99% rubbing alcohol in it, and I just kind of take the top and I just kind of dip it right on the hole right there where it'll kind of disperse some of those bubbles. So you'll see me do that. I'm just going to probably let this play. I'm going to cut this down because I don't want y'all to have to like watch all this, but you can see it's starting to fill up here. And once it starts getting close on the bottom, I fill mine all the way up. I did this in my Facebook group one night, y'all, and everybody had varying opinions about how much to add. And do you fill it all the way up? Do you leave a little bit at the top? I just kind of kept playing with this little bubble, this little air pocket right here, and I would take some rubbing alcohol. Now I'm going to go in, once I've got it filled here, and I take my UV resin. This is UV resin from Counterculture, and immediately I put the light on it, because there is going to be some water right around there. So I tried to dry it off as good as I could, and this still didn't seal. It probably was fine, but I just wanted a little extra just to make sure here that it was sealed really good before I went to add any epoxy into it. So you can see I just take a little bit extra. There was like a little place on the side that I wasn't really sure had sealed really well, and as soon as I get it on there, I go right in with my light here. So, and there was like a little air pocket there, so that's what I just like press that down, and then I'm going to put my UV light right back on it. And I put it on the 60-second. This is for the Counterculture's light and their UV resin. I put it on the 60-second timer, and then I just kind of feel it, y'all. I just kind of touch it until I can tell it's dry, and then here I'm just trying it out. So I'm turning off my lights. I want to see how it's going to look. Is it going to give me the effect that I want? So I'm just kind of testing it out here. And if you have a lot of bright lights like I do right here, because I'm recording for y'all, it's going to keep the light from coming on. So I basically just put my hand over the top. You'll see me do that probably. And because you can see me do that because the lights are so bright in here that it's kind of is taken away from it. But if you just have regular lights, the light will light up, but only because I have extra bright lights in here while I'm recording. So if you just cover that solar panel up at the top, you can see. So I'm actually really happy with it. I'm going to go ahead now and put decals on it, and then I am going to do a layer of epoxy over it. So I thought it would be really cute to have this little girl in the moon. I thought she was so cute. And I did one of these in my Facebook group with this little decal. It's one that I purchased on Etsy. I'll link it in the description box as well. And then my little saying here, the first one I did is this little light of mine, and then I found this one as well. All my decals here are those sayings, and I'll show you guys the other ones at the end as well too, this little light of mine. But this little see the light in others and treat them if that's all you see is also from the Letter by Stephanie SVG Club, which I will link below. It normally is closed or there's a waiting list, but I have a link where you can join. So I'll link that below. I get all my favorite SVGs from her. They're always cute. I don't have to go digging around for them. I can just go straight to my folders there and find what I need. So I'll give a little description about that in the description box below so you guys will know what that is and if you want to join. And so I'm just going to apply these. I cut these out of a black holographic vinyl. I just thought I wanted the silhouette mainly, so the light would kind of show through it. And then I just kind of take my stars here. I know they had a way that they were printed out, but I kind of just add them around the bottom here. And then I have my decal on the other side. And then I will go in and, of course, I have to check it out, y'all. I have to look at it every time. it made me happy. I just love these little things. I love to see the little light shining. So I kept mixing it up and just looking at it. I thought it was so cute. So, but after I check it out, I am going to tape off the top. And I wanted to show y'all this. This actually, I'm going to take this off before I epoxy. I just wanted to show y'all that the little wire that hangs up, allows it to hang up, it does come off. So, and then I'm just going to take some of my painter's tape, and I'm going to tape it right off on the bottom of the rim of the cup right there. And then I'm just going to take one of my little foams here. I didn't have a chuck that actually fit in this. I've got some more coming, but at the time I did not yet. So I just took one of my little pool noodles and stuffed it down in there and then put it on my Boan arm that did not have an end on it. And this is my new turner. I'm so excited about it, y'all. I have to share. The Boan was so kind and has hooked me up with all kinds of goodies. And I actually I'll have a link down below as well with a discount code for y'all. I love it. It is the most quiet turner I've ever had. I could not tell y'all how excited I am about this. If y'all know or are ever on any of my lives, my turners are pretty much right off my bedroom, and my turners pretty much go 24 hours a day. So I will say that at night it's made a big difference that I don't have to hear cups turning in the middle of the night. So I'm extremely ecstatic with it. And Kim and Neil are amazing to work with. So I cannot say enough good about them. So anyway, and I am adding a layer of, this is a Counterculture's medium viscosity artist resin. That's the epoxy that I normally use. And I've just mixed up about 15 milliliters, and I'm just applying it just like I would a stainless steel tumbler around the sides and on the bottom. And then I'm going to use my torch very lightly. I actually use my kitchen torch because I was like, on this glass, I'm not really sure how this is going to work, but I just took my kitchen torch and just kind of ran it over just to like knock off any bubbles really quick. And then I wait about 30 minutes, I guess, and then I just went ahead and pulled my tape. Had I gone back and done it a little bit different here, because I did have to like take my X-Acto knife to cut that off where I folded it down in the cup, I probably would have done it a little bit different. I would have left the tape out, would have been a little bit easier to pull off, but it did work fine. And you can definitely do it after the cup too. So that is the design. I hope that y'all enjoy it. It was a quick little tutorial, but I did want to just show y'all how cute these little mason jars are. It actually comes with a hook where you can hang it up. I thought these would be great for camping, inside your camper, if you wanted to hang them outside in the trees. There are just so many ideas. Somebody in my Facebook group said they would be cute as teacher gifts if you filled them up with candy. I mean, the options are endless, and it actually comes in the flashing multicolored light, a red, a white, and a yellow. And I'm going to show you at the end of this video the various options. They're all so cute, y'all. I can see the red one and the white one being used for Christmas trees and fun things like that. Of course, I'm going to have to do a Roll Tide roll one in the red, of course. I'm going to have one of these around my house somewhere. And even the yellow on this little light of mine, I thought would be so stinking cute as well, too. So a little honeybee or something fun like that, too, for next summer even. So, and then this is the white one. So, and that's this little light of mine. So anyway, that's the 3 variations. I hope y'all enjoyed the tutorial. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please hit the bell button and subscribe so you don't miss my future tutorials. And I'll see y'all again soon.